Hello guys, so I did a review on this broker and I've been asked to make a video on how it works, how the installation goes. So welcome to another episode with JJ Tech, and we'll be building this very professionally built broker. We'll be learning how to build it today. Now the very first thing we have to do, let's check the user part of this. I've reviewed it before. I'm going to be adding the link to my description and to the top of this video. So we're just going to be doing a quick overview of both the admin and the user part again, just very quickly. So I'm going to be logging in. So you can go through the video to see like how it is, but today we're going to be doing a quick overview. Also, we're going to be building one. Very good. So on the last video we did something like this, a quick overview of the website. It is a 2-in-1 broker website. It's a 2-in-1 broker website, so that means you can get this dashboard and you can get another dashboard. Also, you can easily just from the admin, also you can easily just connect another landing page to it. Very easy. Now we are going to be looking at the admin and we're going to be switching in between the two different dashboards, so we see what we have. Although that's not just the only selling point of this, it has other very options, other very good and very nice options. For instance, there's the live trading part, there's the crypto swap part, there's the investment part. It has this an inbuilt support. A lot of it is a very good broker. It's a very great investment website. So we are going to be looking on how we can actually build this today. We're going to be taking it step by step, and the feature of the broker that has two parts, has two dashboards, is a very hot point for this broker. That means you can switch between dashboards. That's what we're going to be looking at right now. Okay, think. All right, so we're good to go. All right, very good. So I wanted to see the second one. I think that one's mileage. So go to the appearance, and this color was set by, you can set the color of this particular theme from here also. So let's go to appearance. Yeah, so dashboard, see website / dashboard appearance. So we'll come here and just choose to change this to like any color, and it takes effect round the whole broker, like complete effect takes it. All right, so let's check visual dashboard. Right, so this is one of the themes. As you can see, it has trading plans, it has copy trading. As you can see, it has copy trading, it has trade signals. But you can see that's copy trading here. It has trade signals. It has normal investment plans, referral programs, so on and so forth. So it's a very beautiful script. Now let's look at the second one. Let's see how that one goes. So we'll go back here and change this to mileage. Second one is mileage. All right, so it has been changed to mileage right now. This color is kind of, let's do this. Although the mileage dashboard doesn't really get the color, but this other dashboard gets the color. So this dashboard was made to be black, so it was made to have a dark background and everything. The other one was made so that it can be changed from one of this template to the other. So yeah, so this is how it is. It also has the same things. For instance, you can see the investment plan. So it's an investment script. There's a live trading, there's a crypto swap on this particular one. The other one has copy trading, that's signals, and so on and so forth. So you can choose to use anyone in between. So you getting the script means you are getting two scripts. Two scripts is two different with different features. So that's like massive. So let's go straight into the video. From the user dashboard, you already know what you are having on the on the admin control. From the admin control, on based on the appearance, you already know what you're having also. So let's go straight into building this. You need your C panel to build this. It might not be a C panel, it might be an H panel, it might be whatever panel, but you need your hosting, you need your domain to build this. This is a Laravel website also. And also, I'm going to take every opportunity to introduce you to QuickVerse. So this QuickVerse hosting, according to what you can see on my screen, this QuickVerse, you can actually get your hosting and you can get your domains on QuickVerse. It is very reliable and the customer service is fast. So let's go straight into the video. So you need your hostings, and you need, so you can get your hostings from anywhere. It can be Namecheap, it can be Hostinger. So Hostinger calls their own H panel. So that's why I don't want to really say you need a C panel. So I'm breaking it down like this because of beginners mostly. So the very first thing I have to do is go to your file manager. Once you get your panel details sent to you, you are logged in. Your file manager is the first place you have to go to, and after that you go to your public HTML. So there are different kind of panels. There's direct admin panel, there's the C panel, hosting that calls their own H panel. I've worked with an A panel before. There are different kind of panels, but this is the most basic and I think the most popular panel. I don't want to call it basic, please, but it is the most popular panel. So we'll go to at the end of this video. I'll be telling you how to get this file. So just follow the steps one by one. Yeah, so we'll upload our file, which is the very first thing to do. If you are a beginner, I divide my steps into three. First, upload. Second, database, which includes database setup, database connection, sometimes database edit, and the third is the edit. That's you are not editing that particular file to fit into to what you want, to follow your linking, to change the logo. So let's just call it edit. So I put that into three different versions, three different steps. Sorry. So yeah, so we are uploading now. You either have a choice while you're uploading to set up your database or wait for it to upload. In this video, I think I'll be going with the flow. I'll wait for it to upload. So let's take it one step at a time. All right, so upload is at 100, but we're going to wait for it to get green. So we're going to wait for the color to change to green so that we can proceed with what we want to do. But while we're waiting for this, we can actually go to let's see. All right, so we're good to go. So click back and unzip this. So just follow me step by step, you'll be okay. So this is one of those scripts that you just unzip, set the database as connect the database and set it up, and every other thing you have to do, you do it from the admin, like it is complete. So you you change the site name from the admin, you change the emails from the admin, you change every other thing that you have to do, change from the admin. So once you are done unzipping, you click inside that folder, you select all, then you move it to your public HTML. So that is for the uploads. Now, what we have to do next is to download the SQL file. This is the SQL file, so I'm downloading it right now. It's already inside the file. So when you unzip it, you see the folder SQL. So now I'm going to create the database. Go to MySQL. Either you type MySQL or you just type database wizard. So you can name this anything. So say DB core pips, DB That's database, DB for database. The next step. So I copied what I wrote inside the input and I'm pasting it here too. And then I copy this whole thing without the quote on top. I make it the password. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make database password, database username, and database identical. So right now, all of them are like this. All of them are looking like this. So you can come here and save this. Yeah. Save it on your notepad, which is a good thing to do, always advisable. Now, if you had done it differently too, you should also save it here. So right now, both my database username, my database name and password, this is it. So that's why I saved only this one. But once you are done with this, you go to your PSP admin. Remember, you have to upload your database. So go to the number database we just created, DB copy DB. Then we'll come here and import the database we just downloaded into our file manager. So we choose file, download, and database. That's what we just we just save that from the file manager. So save it, then we're good to go. Now, we have created the database. We have imported our SQL also. Now, we are now in the second step of this whole scripting stuff. So we'll come here. We'll come to look at our file.env. Now, let me be clear with beginners. When you upload this file first and you unzip, you might not see this .env because of this very small setting. I remember when I started out, it took me like a long time before I found this out. I even had to pay for it at a point. So once you get your CPAN, it's always advisable to come here and click on show hidden file and save it. So right now, your this .env sometimes is always hidden, like 90% of the time, it's always hidden. So you come here and click on edit, come here, then you paste this. But we're trying to change the DB password, DB username and database name to what we just created. So we'll come here. This is our link. So we'll change this. Save. Good and fine. So right now, we load our link and see what we have. See, so it's simple to build, it's simple to use. You can see these are default passwords and defaults. This is the admin link right here. So /admin/login. This is, and also we can also change the admin directory also from the admin. So I think so. It's all be somewhere around here. So let's take a quick look at the general settings. This is what I was saying. You change general settings, the name, logo, and so on from here. The email settings, it's here. Email template, you can also edit it. Your HTML email template. Website dashboard, which we have looked at. The module settings, which you can also play with. Payment method, payment preference, everything is here. You can even choose to include your Flutter Wave there, your Flutter Wave or your Paystack, your PayPal, your Stripe. It is all set for you just to integrate. Now, this is what we have here. I think we're here because of something we're trying to look. Okay, let's go to general settings. The admin link, the admin directory, you can change it on your own. So it's coming by default as /admin, or you can come here and change it to / maybe control, or you can slash it to / super admin. Yeah, you can do that. So you don't have to follow the default settings. You can change it. So I don't know. I think my network is slow. All right, so let's wait for this load. So your website here, I will change it from here. Title. Welcome to change it to whatever you want to change now. admin based URL so you can change it like who I was trying to show you. So you can send direct message to get the script. Also, you can get your hosting for quick verse. Send me direct message. The links to our socials are in the description. Drop a follow on Instagram, drop a follow on TikTok, send direct message via any of those platforms, Telegram or WhatsApp. Thank you very much. Do share, like, and subscribe.